Good morning. Welcome to this 60-minute power yoga. This beautiful Sunday morning. Um, Coming to the very end of this type of practice, so it will be vigorous. So I sort of feel that I'm moving. I know that I'll be moving in different ways very shortly. So come into a comfortable seat, however that might look like for you. I like to start in Sukhasana myself. I find that it helps me to ground. So root your sit bones down wherever you might be. Try to get your spine nice and tall. Let your hands rest onto your knees, and then close your eyes. So taking this opportunity to soften the breath as we're listening inwards. A quick inventory of how we feel emotionally, physically, and mentally. And transition to the Ujjayi Pranayama. So seal your lips, so breathing in and out through the nose. Find a light contraction at the back of the throat, keeping your inhale consistent to your exhale. And in the victorious breath, engage the pelvic floor for your Mula Bandha, and then draw the navel towards your spine, your Udayana. Open up your eyes. Take your left hand behind your inhale, right arm up and back. Try to root your right hip bone down as you draw space and lengthen the right side, and then make circles with your wrist. Open up your chest a little bit. And then come up through center, exhale over towards the right. Same thing here, circling your wrist. Come back through center, interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders open, pull your knuckles towards the earth, deepening the breath. Alright, roll over onto your hands and knees, coming into all fours. Just some spinal movement into cat-cows. So drop your belly, widening through the collarbones as you open. Exhale, round your spine, press the mat away from your chin to the chest. Belly in. Inhale. Exhale, round. One more, breathe in. Exhale, round. Back into neutral spine, big toes together, knees wide. Shift your hips to the heels for chest. So you come back if you need to take those extra breaths. Just sink your hips down, moving the heart towards the earth. Inhale, shift forward into a kneeling plank. Hips are neutral, the belly in. Exhale, shift it back, side pose. Inhale, kneeling plank. Just getting movement into the shoulders, activating the core. One more, inhale, shift forward. Exhale to child's pose. Inhale, come up to all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips downward facing dog. And you walk your heels out. Ensure you're spreading your fingers, rounding into all 10 fingers, the knuckles, and the palm of the hand. Rotate your tailbone up a little bit. Finding the long line from your hands, shoulders to your hips. Inhale, shift forward to a high plank. Hold it here. Hips are neutral. Press the mat away from you. Away. Neck is neutral for 5. 4, belly in. 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, shift it back. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 more just like that. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, shift it back. Good. Inhale, come forward. Now take your left hand under, roll to the right, coming into plank, side plank. Maybe taking right hand up, keep lifting your hips. Breathe, shift your gaze for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to all fours and then just roll to the left. Side plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, return to plank pose, lift your hips downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts, stack your hip open. Maybe move into your joints. And then square your hips out. Exhale, knee to the chest, shift forward. Right? 3-legged plank, press the mat away from you, try to kiss your knee. We stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, like 2 more, knee to chest. Last one. Then inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, set your foot down. Same thing to the left. Lift it up, open up your hip, and again, roll into your joints. Square your hips. Exhale, knee to the chest. Come forward. 5 breaths. Press the mat away from you. Pull the belly back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, lift and lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Move with your breath. Inhale, lift. Exhale, come forward. One more. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, take your foot down. Take a breath in through the nose. Open mouth, let it go. Up onto your tippy toe, walk your feet forward, coming into a forward fold. Feet are hip width apart, toes forward, bend into the knees, look between your legs, take the hands to the elbows. Just hang here for a moment. Take your hands down to the earth. Slowly, gently start rolling up along your spine. Coming in to Samasthiti. Take your hands by your side. Hips on neutral, grounding the soles of the feet into the mat. Look the thumbs in front of you. Exhale, bend your knees. Inhale, reach your hands up or back. Open the thumbs up. Exhale, shed your hips, interlace your hands behind your back. Look between your legs as you're moving the shoulders from there. Take your hands down towards the earth. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, plant your hand. Step your left foot to the back of the mat. Right foot next to your left. Lift your hips downward facing up. Inhale to plank pose. Exhale, knee. Rotate your tailbone up. Bend your elbows, chin and chest. Look forward. Now take your hips down, untuck the toes. Lift up for cobra. Pressing the pubic bone into the mat, shoulders from there. Exhale, lower down. Come up to all fours, tuck your toes, lift your hips downward facing up. Inhale to plank pose. You take the same variation, lower down halfway into your chaturanga position. Inhale, press the mat away from you, come to the tops of the feet. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands. Take your right next to your left and forward. Bend your knees with the thumbs. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward. Other thumb on top, look between your legs. Move the shoulders from here. Take your hands down towards the earth. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant your hand, right foot to the back of the mat. Left next to your right. Lift your hips downward facing up. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knee, tailbone up. Bend your elbows, chin and chest, look forward. Come forward and up for cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips downward facing up. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Left next to your right, fold forward. Bend your knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Come to standing, Samastiti. Alright, so one more time, just like that. Hook the thumbs, bend your knees, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, fold forward, interlace your hands behind your back. Take your hands down towards the earth, inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, left foot to the back, right next to your left. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knee, chest and chin. Come forward and up for cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Take your right next to your left and fold. Bend your knees, hook the thumbs, inhale, reach up and back. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, interlace other thumb on top. Take your hands down towards the earth, inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hand, right foot to the back, left next to your right, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knee, chin and chest. Come forward and up for cobra. Tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Take your left next to your right and fold. Bend your knees, hook the thumbs, reach up and back. Come to standing. Samastiti. Excuse me. Find your breath for a moment. Check in with, maybe even set an intention for your practice. Maybe it's just moving with ease and effort. Surya Namaskar. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Urdhva Hasana. Now palms together, shift your weight. Exhale, hinge at your hips, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to plank pose. Listen up. Now step your feet back between your hands. So jump forward. Step to plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now we're going to take 5 breaths here. Heels are reaching back. Two more. Last one. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees. Try to hop your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up and over, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, hands by your side, Samastiti. Good. One more time. With that, hop back and hop forward and hop back. Chaturanga. Obviously, you can stay in plank if you prefer. Inhale, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant your hands, step to plank. Hop it forward. Step to plank, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Breath out. Good. 2 more like that. One more. Return to Ujjayi breath. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Reach your arms up and over. Exhale, hands by your side. Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step to plank. Hop forward, back to plank, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take a breath in. Breath out. Inhale, lift your heels. Bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach your arms up and over. Exhale. Exhale, hands by your side. One last time, and we're staying in down dog. Inhale, Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, step to plank. Come forward. Plank, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now breathe 5 and change. Walk your hand back. Meet your feet. Back on the mat. Keep your feet hip width apart. Please fingers around your big toe. Padagustasana. Lift up halfway. Spread your toes. Belly button in. And then fold. Use your arms. Pull the crown of the head down. Chin to the chest. Rotate your tailbone up. Relax the shoulders. Inhale out. Walk your hands back to down dog. Make sure you're breathing. Lift your heels, bend your knees, float your feet. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bow. Inhale, reach your arms up and over Urdhva Hasana. Exhale, hands by your side, Samasthiti. We're going to take a Surya Namaskara V variation. Big toes together. Bend your knees, inhale, sit to chair. We're going to take it nice and slow to start with hips on neutral, lift your heart. And then exhale, sweep your right hand behind you. So you're opening up like a T. Try to keep your shoulders over your hips. And then squeeze your thighs together, engage your bandhas, shift your foot or gaze to the fingers. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, left hand. Again, broadening over the chest, shift your gaze. Draw your right knee back, belly button in. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, release, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands, stay to the ball of your back foot. Inhale, rise up into Ashtashanrasana. Draw your right hip back, low ribs in, lift through the chest, chin away, gaze up for 5, stay low, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down, and we're going to hop switch. We're going to do 5 hop switch. All right, so left foot forward, right, left, maybe it's 6, right foot come forward. Inhale, rise back up, Ashtashanrasana. Exhale, hand comes down, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest. Stay to the ball of your right foot, check in with alignment. Rise up for Ashtashanrasana. I'm sorry, as square as possible. And again, you've seen how you lengthen through the side body. And we breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hand comes down. All right, here we go. We're going to hop switch. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Inhale, rise. I lush. Exhale, hand comes back, down, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Stay here. In down dog. Slow down the breath from it. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, inhale, sit to Utkatasana. Put your standing. Namaste. Right, so we're going to do that one more time, or a couple more times too, just so we start creating this heat in our bodies. We're going to go breath to movement all the way through. We're not going to stay in down dog, we're just going to jump it forward, right, straight away, and we go again. So really be mindful of your breath. Bend your knee, inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, right arm back. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come up, Utkatasana. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, up. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee to the chest. Breath takes you up, high lunge. Exhale, hand comes down, hop switch. Switch, 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 switch. Right foot forward, inhale, rise. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hand comes down, switch, 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 switch. Left foot forward, inhale, rise. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Breathe in, breathe out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half lift, listen up. Exhale, fold, bend your knees, sit into chair pose straight away. Exhale, open up. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Inhale, come back through, release, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your hands, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, hand comes down, switch, 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 switch. Right foot forward, inhale, rise. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hand comes down, switch, 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 switch. Left foot forward, inhale, rise. Exhale, step it back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. A breath in. Take it one more time, breath out. Inhale, lift the heels, bend your knees, step your feet forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. We go straight again. Bend your knees. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, right hand back. Inhale through center. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, release, fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant your hands, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, rise, warrior. High lunge. Exhale, hand comes down, hop switch. Hop switch, hop switch, hop switch, hop switch. Right foot forward, breath takes you up. Exhale, hand comes down, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hand comes down, hop switch. Switch, 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 switch. Left foot forward, inhale, rise. Exhale, hand comes down, step it back, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Now stay here. You can always drop into child's pose if you prefer. We breathe. Slow down the breath. Shake your head. Nod it. Relax the shoulders.
And if you're in that in child's pose, return to your down dog. Walk your hands to the back of Malin. Keep your feet hip width apart. Pada Hastasana. Hands underneath your feet. So you step onto your hands. You can bend your knees here. Inhale, lengthening forward, belly button in. Shift the feet into the balls of the feet. Exhale, crown of the head drops. Relax the shoulders. 5. Rotate your tailbone up. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Inhale, half lift. Let go of your hands. Walk out to down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, step your feet home. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Big toes together, bend your knees, sit to chair pose. Exhale, hands to your heart. Hook your left elbow outside your right knee, getting deeper into the twist. So try to get your knee into your armpit. Now inhale, lengthening forward, belly in, hands to your heart, look over the shoulder, twisting from the mid upper back, sit down low in your hips for 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Look down, inhale, sit to chair. Exhale, hands to your heart. Right elbow, left knee. Draw your right knee back. Sit into your hips. Squeeze into the midline, lengthening forward. Exhale, look over the shoulder. And in 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Look down, inhale. Come back into Utkatasana. Release, fold forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, plant your hands, step your feet to plank pose, lower down, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Nice and slow. Exhale, knee to the left tricep. So cross it over. Right now, extend your foot off the mat. Roll onto your right hand. Lift your hips. You're coming into this rock star. Gaze to the thumbs and we breathe. Inhale, you're stretching into the left obliques. Lifting out through the shoulder. Take your hand to the mat, knee to the chest. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest. Set your foot between your hands and lower your left knee on the top of the foot. So here we are, traveling in Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Draw your hip back, knees over the ankle, and then bring your hands up. Interlace your hands, bringing the palms facing towards the sky as you're lifting through the heart. Just breathing into the sensation. 2 more breaths. Take your hands down, frame your foot, shift it back for half split. Flex your foot, draw your hip back, fold over the front leg. Shift forward, tuck the left toe, plant your left hand, lift your knee, bring your right hand up. Low lunge twist. Make sure the toe points forward, still in alignment with your knee over your ankle. You feel how you're expanding through the heart. Look down, spin your back heel down, heel to arch alignment, rise up to warrior 2. Try to make your hips as neutral as possible. Put your hips together, arms out wide, sit down. Relax shoulders. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Reverse your warrior. Draw space and length into the sides. Find that good reach. And then inhale, come up. Take your either forearm down or hand to the outside of your foot. Keep snuggling the hip under, pulling the heels together. Reach your left hand up and over. Shoulder from there. Hug your low ribs in. Take your left hand down, come up to the toe, step it back. plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to the right tricep. Cross it over again. Then extend your foot off the mat. Roll onto the left hand, coming into this rock star. Moving out through the shoulder. And then lower your hand down. Left knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to the chest. Left foot between your hands. And the knee comes down. And tuck the toe. And then start traveling up. Anjaneyasana. Bring your hands up. Interlace your hands again. Lift through the heart. Take your hands down, frame your foot, shift it back for half split. Fold over the front leg, belly button in. Let's shift forward, tuck the right toe, lift the knee, plant your right hand, left arm. Bring your heart open. And look down, spin your back heel down, inhale, rise up. Into warrior two, sit deep down. Pull your heels together, arms out. Virabhadrasana B. 2 more breaths. And then reverse your warrior on that space and the length, and then rise back up. Take your hand down or your forearm onto the thigh, or extended side angle, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Keep holding heels together, bandhas. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, hand comes down, step to plank, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. So that is going to be our dancing warrior sequence. I'm going to go breath to movement twice through, just the way, the same way. Make sure you're established with your breath and the bandhas. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, knee to left tricep, extend your foot, roll onto your right hand, lift your left hand up, and find your reach. Exhale, hand comes down, knee to the chest, inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step your foot through between your hands, lower your knee down. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, frame your foot, shift it back, half split. Inhale, come forward, tuck the toe, lift your knee, inhale, right dog. Exhale, look down. Inhale, rise up, warrior two. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Take your hand down. Maybe inhale, three-legged dog. Come up into a three-legged plank. You can top switch. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, the left leg. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Extend your foot. Inhale, right arm. Lower your hand down, knee to the chest. Inhale, three. Exhale, step it through. Right knee comes down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, take your hands down, shift it back, half split. Inhale, shift forward, plant your hand, lift your knee. Inhale, left. Look down, rise up, Virabhadrasana B. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Exhale, hand comes down. If you did three-legged dog, inhale, lift your left leg. Come forward, exhale, hop switch. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. One more time each leg. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Find your rock star. Exhale, hand comes down. Inhale, two-legged dog. Exhale, set your foot through. Inhale, rise, low lunge. Exhale, frame your foot, shift it back, half split. Inhale, come forward, lift your knee, inhale, rise up. Exhale, look down, rise up, Virabhadrasana, exhale, reverse. Inhale, rise, extended side angle. Take your hand down, inhale, three-legged. Come forward, exhale, chaturanga. Upward face. Exhale, downward face. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee, right tricep. Extend your foot. Inhale, lift up. Take your hand down, knee to the chest. Inhale, three-legged. Exhale, step it through. Knee comes down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, shift it back, half split. Come forward, tuck the toe, lift the knee, right arm. Now rise up, warrior two, reverse. Come up, extended side angle. Take your hand down, maybe three-legged dog. Come forward, exhale, hop switch, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Take your knees to the back and shift the thighs. Slow it down. Find the peace and stillness, the opposite of all that power. Come up and take a seat onto your shins. So we're going to take an inversion, and it's going to be dolphin pose. Right? You've got an option to stay there on your forearms, just stretching and strengthening, still having your head below your heart, or you will take it into. You can take it to headstand or Pincha Mayurasana if you do practice that. You're going to stay between 20 to 30 breaths. You can do this on your own. So you're coming into starting on our forearms, spread your fingers. Sometimes it helps to put a block between your hands, just so the hand doesn't want to slide in. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips up, and then press into the forearms. So you may stay here, you can stay with your knees bent. This is great. You can walk your toes to the elbows and then reach your heels back. Getting a little bit higher. Maybe you take one foot up. You can also use a wall here. Right? Or maybe you take it into your forearm balance, Pincha Mayurasana. And now we breathe. And then come back, return to your child's pose. Right, so take your time. And then return to your down dog. Your toes, lift your hips, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. And the next day, knee to the chest, step your foot through between your hands and rise up to warrior two for a moment. Shoulders over your hips and straightening out your front knee. You might want to take your foot in a little bit. Right, you keep this line, so try to get your hips underneath you. Keep going to the front of the mat. Now reach forward, then take your hand out. Wait, you find your support. Opening your chest. With the legs to the side. This time we reach our hand forward, like before. Repeat the Parsvakonasana. Glide onto the bottom hand. Look down, inhale, rise up. Right, I'm going to turn so you don't have to look at my booty. Right, turn both toes in. Right, still hips to the front side. Open up your arms. Exhale, hands to your hips. Lift your gaze, elbows back. Exhale, your hinge. Take your hands underneath the shoulders, inhale, half lift, belly button in, and then exhale, pull chin to the chest. Walk your hands back, Prasarita A. Rotate your tailbone up, press into the other parts of the feet for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take your hands underneath the shoulders, inhale, half lift. Walk your hands, frame your right foot, and then step your left foot in, Marsva Konasana. Hips are square, belly in, and fold. Make sure you're grounding into that right big toe. Legs are engaged. Inhale, half lift. Take your left hand to the inside or outside. You can also use it on your shin. You can just block your right hand to the hip, lengthening yourself forward, and then start twisting. To the right, holding that top hand up, belly in. Now take your hand to the hip, bend your right knee, take the left hand in front of you, and then come into the same shape you were just in, but just lifting that left foot off the ground, and then start twisting and lowering your paw. That move. Your right hand down, and then lift your left leg as high as you can for a standing split. Lower the crown of the head towards the earth. You can take a hand to your ankle. And plant your hands, exhale, tuck your left knee behind your right. So bend your right knee and then squeeze it in. Squeeze it in, sit down low, lift your gaze. Take your hands to your heart. This is Shiva squat. Working the glute. Now plant your hands, inhale, left leg up and back. So option here is just to take it back to chaturanga, or you're going to take it, do a couple of handstands up, just shifting the weight into your hands. Maybe you get a little bit of air time, and then you step it back, and then we return and join everyone in down dog. And breathe again. Stay the way you are. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to the chest, step it through, rise up for a moment into warrior two. Right, and then straightening out your front knee. Right, hips are pointing forward, reach forward, and then take your hand down. Coming back in, Utthita Trikonasana, lengthening. You reach that top hand forward, you light onto your left hand. And then inhale, come all the way up. Turn your toe in, open up your arms. Exhale, interlace your hands, roll your shoulders open, bring those knuckles towards the earth. Look up, exhale, hinge at your hips. And comes up and open the shoulders. Breathe. Take your hands down, inhale, half. Walk your hand to frame your left foot. Square the hips out, step your foot a little bit to the right, hips are squared, straightening out your front knee, belly in and fold. Inhale, half lift. Take your right hand inside or outside. Hands to the hips and then reach forward. You start twisting, holding that top hand up. Exhale, look down, left hand to the hip, bend your left knee, take the right hand in front of you, and then just start lifting the right foot up. You may stay here, you start twisting open, revolve half moon. And then take your hand down, lift your right leg up, coming back into that standing split. We start playing with the balance here. So maybe take that one hand to the ankle, maybe the other. And then take your hands. So either you step back now, right, into your chaturanga, or you do your little hops, or you hold your handstand and then down dog, final destination. Oh, we forgot the Shiva squat. I do apologize. Upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Rock your hands towards the back of the mat. Right, we're gonna have to add that little Shiva squat. So bring your right leg up and then hug your knee. And just squeeze it in, belly in, hands to your heart, and we breathe 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Return to your standing split. Exhale, take your foot down, and then inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart. Samastiti. Right, so just make sure you have room behind you. Can be at the top of the mat. Bring your right knee into the chest. Right, so just hug it in. You can interlace your hands. Good. So you may stay here. You can take your hand up and twist from here. Oops. Right, or you take your hand to the thick edge of your right foot, extend your foot out, and then twist open. Pravrita, Chitta Hasta, Bandha Gustasana. To drop your hip. Inhale, look forward. Take your right hand to your foot. So you can bend your knee here if you prefer. Right, so bending your left knee down, nice and slow. Right, you're going to come in to a seat. But I'm going to turn this way and then just let your left knee fall out. So you're in Yanushasana. Hips are squared and fold over the front leg. We engage both in your breath and through the bandhas. Inhale, come all the way up, bring your knee into the chest. Plant your foot a little bit, not so your foot is touching the right thigh, so it's a little bit wider. Take your left hand behind you, inhale, right arm, and then hook your elbow. Try to wiggle your belly in. Make sure your left foot and your left foot is grounded. So you may stay here, or you turn your hand down. So internally rotating your arm, right? You reach around the knee, and then connect your fingers. And in Varichasana C. Inhale, look forward, and then release, let it go. Set your foot over your knee, and then bend your left knee, right? But only so it comes to parallel to the floor, and then just lower your knee down. So you're in Agni Sthambhasana, fire log pose. Both hips are planted easily. And then start walking your hands forward if you can. Moving deep into the hip. And inhale, slowly, gently start coming up. Right. Cross your left over your right. Right. So I'm going to turn. Take your hands behind you. And from here, you're going to return onto your right foot. Walk your hands forward, and maybe even plant your hands over. Right, so you super low here, deep hip opener. You keep flexing your left foot. So you may stay here. Just see how it feels. Maybe you're straightening your right knee. Maybe you lean in to your hands. You bend your elbows, taking the shins to the triceps. Flex your foot, so you're gripping your foot around your right tricep. And you lean in, top foot up. And jump back, chaturanga. Upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, lift your heels and then walk your feet forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take your hands to the hips and rise all the way up. Right, so we're going to take the same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to turn this way. Right, so balance on your right foot. Take your left knee into the chest. Bring your right hand up so you can hold on to the thick edge of your foot and then twist open. Inhale, look forward. Take your left hand to your foot, right hand to the hip. Again, remember you can bend your knee. And slowly you start lowering it into the pistol squat. Nice and slow. And then you come into the seat. Right, Yana Shasana, take the right foot to the inside of your thigh. Exhale, you fold. 5 breaths. Inhale, come all the way up. Right knee to the chest. Right, you keep it a little bit wider. Take the hand behind your left arm comes up and then try to hook your elbow. Find that internal rotation. Find your grip. You stay with no binding at all. Inhale, look forward, and then let it go. Let your right foot over, bend your left knee so it comes parallel to the front of the mat. And then from here, you sit up, you start folding forward, back in Agni Stabhasana. Getting in deep into the hip. And then come all the way up. Get your ankle past the knee, so you move this figure forward. Take the hands behind you, so you come up onto the toe. Right, walk your hands in front of you. Right, try to get your foot. You're flexing it around your left tricep. Make you stay here. Just keep on opening the hip. Will you start leaning in and back into Galavasana? And from here, when you come to down dog, jump through to a seat. And then lie all the way down to your back. So keep your feet width apart. Bring your knees over to the right, so keep your feet grounded. Right, take your left hand to your ankle, point your toe, try to get your foot outside your left hip. Right, and the knee point straight out of the hip. And then try to lower your left hip down. Take your right foot on top. And it becomes this almost like a reclined hero variation. Then take your feet to center, knees over towards the left. Again, take your right foot, bring it outside your hip. Then peek up to make sure that when you come out of the hip, and ground it. the left. Slide your foot off the knee, back to center. Keep your feet hip width apart. Toe points forward, arms at the side of your body. Inhale, lift up. Or Shatupanda Sarvagasana. Shimmy the shoulder underneath you. And then interlace your hands. And exhale, lower down. Urdhva Take your hands in line with your ears. Of course, you can take another step to Bandha Sarvagasana. We're going to do something fun at the very end. Fingertips are pointing towards your shoulders. Inhale, press up. You can rest on the crown of the head for a moment. All right, so you're really finally grounding into your hands and feet. So you just come up and take a moment here. All right, you establish your hands and then press into the hands. Move forward. Your chin and then lower down. Good. Right, so from here, you're going to take your feet and bring them super close to your hips. So you come up onto the toes, right? Then lift your hips like you were doing in bridge. But you walk your toes in, you walk them in, you walk them in. And the heels are touching. So the knees are out wide. Take your hands in line with your ears. And press up and come to the crown of the head. And you tiptoe fish, pointing your fingers forward. Turn your hands behind your ears, tuck your chin, and then roll back, lifting your knees and walk your feet out. Whew. And bring your knees into the chest. Make circles. Then extend your right leg out. So you can either hold on to the knee, bringing your left hand up, and twist here from the right, or you take your foot, right, just like we did, right, and then you exhale to the right, right twist. But a puppy who wants to play. Inhale, come back to the center of your knees here. So whatever you took on the other side, do the same thing on the other side. Extend your left leg, squeeze the knee to the knee or to the foot. Exhale to the left. Okay, come back to center. Take your feet straight up. Hold on to the other parts of the feet and then rest your knees down. Hug your knees into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze. I'm just going to change my song. And extend your feet out long. Close your eyes. Let go of the breath. More than welcome to stay or start deepening your breath. Pulling your fingers and toes, stretch out long. Bring your knee to the chest and come up into a seat. Into that comfortable seat, let your hands rest onto your knees. Close your eyes for a moment. Again, you're just checking in, taking that little inventory, and just recognize the shift in your mind, in your body, in your spirit. Hopefully, the world is a little bit clearer, even though if it doesn't make sense all the time. We can see parts that sort of resonates with us. We see things that we need to change. So good. You're never stagnant. Always shifting. Hands to your heart, chin to the chest. Thank you for practicing with me this morning. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Thank you so much. Hope to see you next time. Thank you.